This is a re-recorded talk since the original talk was not audible. शुक्लाम्बरधरं विष्णुं शशिवर्णं चतुर्भुजं प्रसन्नवदनं ध्यायेत् सर्वविघ्नोपशान्तये। ईश्वरो गुरुरात्मेति मूर्तिभेदविभागिने व्योमवद्व्याप्तदेहाय दक्षिणामूर्तये नमः। Till now, up to 42nd verse, the identity between para and apara atma. Paratma, Paramatma. Aparatma is Jivatma. So the identity between Jiva and Paramatma, Jiveshwara Aikya, was established based on reasoning. Now the same is substantiated by Shruti through the Mahavakya Tattvam Asi. Tat, O Shvetaketu, you, the Jiva, is nothing but Tat, the Ishvara. Tvam is Tat Ishvara. But as it obtains, Jiva, Samsari Jiva, Alpadnya, Alpashaktiman, cannot be Asamsari Ishvara, Sarvadnya, Sarvashaktiman. So as it obtains, Tat cannot be Tvam if you take the direct meaning of these two words. So therefore, 43rd verse told us, Bhagatyagena lakshyate. Bhagatyagena, by the method of Bhagatyaga lakshana vritti. Vritti means here the meaning or sambandha between the word and its meaning. When direct meaning called Shaktyartha or Mukhyartha or direct meaning, or otherwise also called as Vachyartha, literal meaning, doesn't apply, is not applicable. One has to go for implied meaning, in the sense a possible relation, a Shakya Sambandha, other than the direct meaning. So there are different types of vrittis, that is Lakshana vrittis, which you have already seen in detail in the context of verse 43. So here it is Bhagatyaga Lakshana vritti. So that is, what is done is what? Opposed features are deleted and common aspect, common locus is taken into account. Now, to ascertain the meaning of Tattvamasi, first we should know the actual meaning of what is Tat, that what is Tvam, you, and the identity between Asi, you are Brahma, that Tat. So therefore here, the 44th verse gives us the Shabdartha or Vachyartha or literal meaning of the word Tat. Which Tat? The word Tat from Tattvam Asi Mahavakya. Jagato yadupadanam Maya madaya tamasim Nimittam Shuddha Sattvam Tam उच्यते ब्रह्म तद्गिरा।
उच्यते ब्रह्म तद्गिरा।
यद ब्रह्म मायाम आदाय, यद ब्रह्म तामसीम मायाम आदाय जगतः जगतः उपादानम भवति, भवति टू बी एडेड, उपादानम भवति, उपादान टू बी भवति। अगेन च एंड ऑल्सो ताम शुद्ध सत्वाम प्रकृतिम, माया, माया है प्रकृति, माया और प्रकृति, ताम शुद्ध सत्वाम आदाय टू बी एडेड निमित्तम भवति। सो निमित्तम भवति तद ब्रह्म तद्गिरा उच्यते, तद ब्रह्म तद्गिरा उच्यते। Now earlier from verse 15 onwards, so different, that Maya having different features was described. That is Tamasi Prakriti Sattva Pradhana Malina Sattva etc. was told there. He says Yad Brahma, whatever that Brahma is, and what type Brahma it is, Tamasi Mayam Adaya, that is Tamoguna Pradhana Maya Prakriti. Adaya means having taken it as the Upadhi. So that is Brahma with the Upadhi of Tamah Pradhana Prakriti or Maya. What happens? What it becomes? Jagataha Upadanam Bhavati, becomes the Upadana Karma, material cause of the Jagat. And same Brahma, Tam Shuddha Sattvam Prakritim Adaya, having taken Shuddha Sattva Maya, so Adaya having taken to Nimittam Bhavati, Nimittam, Nimitta Karana, Karana of what? Jagat. Or is also Upadana Karana of the Jagat. Here Nimitta Karana of the Jagat it becomes. That Brahma, which Brahma, in short, Brahma which becomes Upadana Karana because of, by taking Maya Pradhana Prakriti as Upadhi, same Brahma which becomes Nimitta Karana because of Shuddha Sattva Prakriti, that Brahma, Tadgira, here first Tad is Adhyara, Tad from the verse means by the word Tat from Tattvamasi Mahavakya. Tadgira, Gira means word. So what will Tatpada? Which Tatpada? Tatpada from the Tattvamasi Mahavakya. It is what? Uchyate. Uchyate is described. Described by who? The Shruti. Means Shruti means by the word Tat in Tattvamasi Mahavakya, the Brahma which becomes both Upadana Karana and Maya, Nimitta Karana, on account of these two Maya having these two features. This is the literal meaning of the word Tat in the Tattvamasi Mahavakya. Means Brahma as Ishvara, that is what it, in short it means. Brahma as Ishvara is the direct meaning of the word Tat. Now what is the direct meaning of Tvampada? Says, take 45. Yada malina sattvam tam,
Yada malina sattvam tam,
kama karmadi dushitam,
Kama karmadi dushitam,
adatte tat param brahma,
Adate tat param brahma,
tvampadena tadochyate tadochyate.
Vampadena tadochyate.
Is tat param brahma yada tam kama karmadi dushitam malina sattvam adatte tada tvam padena uchyate. says, when Param Brahma, that very same Brahma. So what do you mean by Brahma? Chaitanya. Chaitanya, Sarvavyapi Chaitanya. Earlier also Brahma, the Sarvavyapi Chaitanya. With those two upadhis, having those two roles, the same Brahma says, Yada, when, what does it do? Tam. Tam means that Prakriti, Maya Prakriti. What type of Prakriti? Kama karmadi dushitam malinsatvam. Malinsatva pradhana Maya Prakriti. Say, Adatte takes it as what? Upadhi. Say, Tada Tvam padena uchyate. It is described as what? Tvam pada yuda jiva. So therefore, Brahma with that is this Tama pradhana, Vishuddha sattva pradhana Prakriti becomes the Tatpada, and with the upadhi of Manasattva pradhana becomes the Jiva, Tvam-pada Jiva. Now, having told the meaning of direct meaning, Vachyartha, literal meaning of Tatpada and Tvam-pada, what exactly Tattvam Asi Mahavakya reveals is now described. Tritayima pitam muktva tam muktva paraspara virodhini akhandam satchidanandam mahavakyena lakshate. Tritayim api paraspara virodhinim tam muktva akhandam satchidanandam mahavakyena lakshate. Having given up these mutually opposed three types of prakritis. What are those? Tama pradhana prakriti maya, stanza 44. Vishuddha sattva pradhana maya prakriti, stanza 44. And Malina sattva pradhana maya prakriti, stanza 45. So that is all these three types of prakriti maya. And what is their nature? Paraspara virodhini. They are mutually opposed because of the predominance of gunas in them. Muktva. Muktva means having given up. Parityajya. Which means free from. See, all these were Brahma only, conditioned by these upadhis. Remove the upadhis, then what happens? Remains is what? Akhandam Satchidanandam Brahma. Akhanda. Akhanda here is Bheda Rahita, free from divisions. What are divisions? Sajatiya, Vijatiya, Swagata Bheda. This is one way of looking at it. Free from this. Or free from Bheda, distinctions in terms of Triputis. Jnata, Jnata, Jneya and Jnana. Jnata, Jneya and Jnana. So Triputi, in other words, without subject-object predicate relationship. So that Akhandam, Bheda Rahitam. What is that? Satchidanandam Brahma. Satchidanandam Brahma. Brahma which is Satchidananda. Sat, ever existence principle, Chit, the very only knowledge principle, Ananda, the only happiness principle. Satchidanandam Brahma Mahavakyena Lakshate. He is Lakshate. He is indicated. That is indicated by the word is. See, Atma or Brahma is described as everywhere in Vedanta as Sat Chit Ananda. In fact, this Sat existence principle, this Chit knowledge principle, not knowledge of a thing, knowledge is a, and Ananda, these are the sources of all existence, knowledge and happiness in the world. Sources of all types of existence. Source of all types of knowledge. Source of all types of Ananda is this Brahma Chaitanya only, Satchidananda. But the word Ananda in the word Ananda in the language Sanskrit refers to Vishaya Sukha. Then how it can be Brahma Swarupa? That is, Vishaya Sukha is limited, but it is kept in Samanadikarana, just exposed with what? The Brahma. What is the nature of Brahma? Ananta, limitless. Ananta, limitless. And it is Ananta, limitless, that Vishaya Sukha limitations goes. And therefore what happened? Sat Chit Ananda means that Ananda refers to Paramananda, limitless Ananda. Even otherwise Brahma, even Sat Chit also determine the same thing. What is Sat? Trikala Abadita Vastu. Now Ananda is put in Samanyakarana, it is just exposed with what? Sat, which is never destructible. Ananda becomes indestructible. It has to be Paramananda. Knowledge principle. Knowledge principle is free from all the Visheshas, attributes. Because we are not talking of the knowledge of a particular thing. Free from all Visheshas. And Vishaya Sukha has what Vishesha? So Vishesha removed is what? Ananda Tattva. So therefore, it is without this, there is no other source of Ananda in the entire creation. If you say that Ananda is not happiness, Ananda is Ananta, that only means the Ananta word is not properly understood. Because Ananta is limitless. Limitless Desha, Kala, Parichinna. And that Ananta can be only Brahma. And it can never be limited. Opposite to Ananta is what? Alpa. So, Alpe Sukham Nasti. Chandogya says, it is Bhuma. Yovai Bhuma Tat Sukham. Bhuma means Ananta. Whatever Ananta is Sukha. So therefore, it cannot be said that Ananda doesn't mean happiness. It is what? Limitlessness Ananta. Ananta is Ananda. And this Ananda, when it is referring to Atma Brahma, it should necessarily be Ananta in nature. It is otherwise, if one doesn't agree with this, then they will have to come out with an answer to this question, from where this Ananda has come in the Jagat. Brahma will be separate, Ananda will be separate. Therefore, Ananda will get what? Brahma will get the duality. Kasa Dvaita Kasa will say that. Not only that, in deep sleep state, when the gross world is not there, when the subtle world is not there, only Ajnana is there. At that time, Ananda comes from where? unless it belongs to Atma. It can't belong to inner Ajnana. It has to have Atma only. That the source of Ananda is what? Atma. Because otherwise it has to be from the world, Jagat. Jagat are not both, gross and subtle are not there. So that's why Satchidananda Mahavakyena Lakshyate. It is indicated. Sir, it is fine. You are ascertaining the meaning of Tattvam Asi Mahavakya with the Bhagatyaga Lakshana Vritti. A possible relation when Sambandha, when the direct meaning is inapplicable, because samsari jiva cannot be a samsari Ishvara. But from where have you brought this? Are there any instances where Bhagatyaga Lakshana Vritti is used? Yes. Famous example of Soyam Devadatta etc. is being given. Soyam ityadi vakyeshu virodhatadidantayoh Tyagena bhagayoreka ekaha Ashrayo lakshate yatha Saha ayam ityadi vakyeshu. In such statement, which is famously known as Soyam Devadattaha, that is, that person is this Devadatta. With that person, let us say, whom you met about 20 years back in some other city like Varanasi, and his age was what? Say 40 years. That person in a place called Varanasi, having an age of what? 40, having a small shop, a shopkeeper. Now today, after 20 years, in Mumbai, you are meeting the same person. But this person is where? In Mumbai and not in Varanasi. And he is 60 years old and not 40 years old. Again, he is a businessman now and not simply a shopkeeper. Two different, what is that? The loci are there, different places that are there. But that and this cannot be one and the same. Yet what do? You give up Varanasi and Mumbai. You give up shopkeeper and this businessman. You give up 40 years age and 60 years age. And the common denominator, the individual you take, that individual is one and the same. Opposing features you get rid of and take the common factor. That is what is called as Soyam Devadatta. In such vakya, Tadidantayoho virodhat, because of opposite features of that person, and idam, this person, what do? Bhagayoho tyagena, by giving up the opposite features like place, age, the vocation, all this. Ekaha ashrayaha yatha lakshyate. Eka ashraya, one locus, one common factor, one individual. Lakshyate, indicated. Likewise, by Tattvamasi, you give up the upadhi of Jiva, you give up the upadhi of Ishvara, and common denominator, Chaitanya, Brahma, you take into account. Both are one and the same. So now, what was told in the verse 47 in Drishtanta. Swayam Devadatta is what? Drishtanta. It is applied now to Darshtanta in the case of Tattvamasi Mahavakya. Maya vidde vihayaivam upadhi parajivayo akhandam satchidanandam param brahmaiva lakshyate evam एवं परजीवयोः उपाधि nominative accusative dual मायाविद्ये विहाय अखंडम सच्चिदानंदम परम ब्रह्म एव लक्ष्यते एवं as explained earlier parajivayoho upadhis belong to Paramatma and Jivatma, Tatpada and Tvapada. What are they? Namely, Maya and Avidya. Vihaya, having given up, having abandoned. What remains afterward? So we know the equation. Chaitanya with upadhi of Maya is Ishvara. Chaitanya, which is Brahma itself, with upadhi of Avidya is Jiva. Remove upadhi, common factor, Chaitanya removes, it is one and the same. So therefore, Akhandam Satchidanandam. Akhanda we have already seen. Bhedarahitam, free from any division. Such a homogeneous, one and the same principle. What is it? Satchidanandam. Satchit Ananda Tattva. Param Brahma eva. It is nothing but Parabrahma only. Lakshyate is indicated. By the way, this verse is from Adhyatmopanishad, 32nd mantra from Adhyatma Upanishad. So that means Tattvam Asi Mahavakya reveals the real nature, true nature of Jiva as nothing but Satchidananda Brahma. Because from both Ishvara and Jiva, upadhis are given up, what remains is one and the same principle. Now here a doubt comes. You are telling us that Brahma is indicated, revealed by Lakshana Avritti. So, in this Tattvam Asi Mahavakya, please tell me that Brahma, is it Savikalpa or Nirvikalpa? Is it with divisions or without divisions? Is it with features or without features? Why? What do you have to do with this? I have got something. What is that? Lakshana Vritti can function, operate only in the field of Savikalpa, where there are divisions, where there are features, then only Lakshana Vritti can function. And what is your Brahma? Nirvikalpa, free from divisions. You only told Akhandam. Free from Visheshas, Nirvishesha, free from features. Then if this is the case, how come Lakshanavritti is applicable in revealing Brahma through the Tattvamasi Mahavakya? So next verse, 49, is a Purva Paksha. It's a contrary proposition which is going to be answered afterwards. Let us see. Savikalpasya lakshatve
Savikalpasya lakshatve
lakshasya syadavastuta
Lakshasya syadavastuta
nirvikalpasya lakshatvam
Nirvikalpasya lakshatvam
na drishtam na cha sambhavi.
Nadrushtam na cha sambhavi.
So Purva Paksha, contrary notion is like this. Savikalpasya lakshatve. If Savikalpa entity, Savikalpa here is an entity with attributes or with divisions, lakshatve, if it happens to be the lakshartha, indicated meaning of this Mahavakya, then that lakshasya avastutasya, that laksha, what you are telling as Brahma, will not be a vastu. It will be avastu, means it will be with dharma's attributes. It will be entity having attributes. And any entity with attributes, according to Vedanti, is mithya in nature. Mithya in nature. Means, if Brahma is the lakshartha of Tattvamasi Mahavakya, it should necessarily be Savikalpa, means with the dharma's attributes, and therefore it is what reduced to mithya. No, it is not that way. Nirvikalpa is what is laksha. If you say Nirvikalpasya, what is Nirvikalpasya? Attributeless. Is an entity which is attributeless. If you say that is the lakshartha tattvamasi, this is never seen, never possible. Say Nirvikalpasya lakshatvam. An entity which is attributeless and without division, as a lakshartha of Mahavakya, na drishtam, in the world we have never seen such a phenomena, is not available. Nacha sambhavi, it is just not possible. Because for lakshartha, what did you say? Bhagatyaga lakshana. In Bhagatyaga lakshana, what is there? Some features which are opposite are given up. In Brahma, is totally nirvishesha, attributeless, where the question of even having opposite nature feature, it is just not possible. It is just not possible. That's sambhavi. For this, the answer will be given, which has got a lot of reasoning involved. From 50 onwards, it is going to be answered. We'll see. Om Swasti Prajabhya Paripalayantam Yena Margena Mahi Mahisha Go Brahmanebhya Shubhamastu Nityam Loka Samasta Sukhino Bhavantu Kale Varshatu Parjanya Prithvi Sasya Shalini Deshoyam Shobharaya Brahmana Santu Nirvaya Om Sarve Bhavantu Sukhina सर्वे सन्तु निरामयाः सर्वे भद्राणि पश्यन्तु मा कश्चित् दुःखभाग् भवेत् असतो मा सद्गमय तमसो मा ज्योतिर्गमय मृत्योर्मा अमृतं गमय ॐ पूर्णमदः पूर्णमिदं पूर्णात् पूर्णमुदच्यते पूर्णस्य पूर्णमादाय पूर्णमेवावशिष्यते ॐ शान्ति शान्ति शान्तिः हरिः ॐ श्री गुरुभ्यो नमः हरिः ॐ I what he here it hit what hit here.